Have you ever sold a guitar and regretted it? I know I have. A couple of years ago, I bought a vintage modified Squier Baritone Jazzmaster, and I originally got it because the guitarist from Loathe used them, and I'm absolutely obsessed with Loathe, so I bought it and did a couple covers of their songs, and then it kind of sat on a guitar rack and I didn't really use it for a while, so I decided to sell it, and I regretted that a lot. So this past Christmas, I started looking for one again, and I realized that they were discontinued and you could no longer buy them new. So I started scouring Craigslist, Reverb, and everywhere else, and pretty much nowhere I could find this guitar. And then, luckily for me, the guy I sold it to actually messaged me on Facebook about something completely different, and I just mentioned to him, hey, by the way, if you ever are selling this guitar, I would love to buy it back for you. And I'm happy to say, he agreed. He said that he didn't really use it anymore and he only used it once or twice since he bought it. So he sold it back to me and I am very, very happy. So guys, you might remember this guitar. This is a Squier vintage modified Baritone Jazzmaster. This is the Antigua burst finish, which kind of looks like a dirty diaper, but that's okay. It's sort of green. I like green. That's okay with me. There's a black one as well, which does look a little better, but like I said, these are discontinued. You can't find them anymore, so I'm not complaining. So I did up a clip with this guitar. You guys are going to check it out in just a minute. Before we get to that, I want to let you know what's going on with this guitar. So I currently have it tuned to drop E on a 6-string, which is obviously super low, and an 8-string tuning normally, but 30-inch scale, can tune it really low, no problem. So it's E, B, E, A, C sharp, F sharp. And to get to this tuning, I am using an Ernie Ball Mammoth Slinky set, which I think is 13 to 64. And then I threw away the 13, so then it's 16 to 64. And I use that on the high 5 strings. And then for the low E, I threw on a 74. So don't ask me about string gauges, that's what I'm using. There's also gonna be a link in the description below where you can find out all the gear I use and string gauges and all that, so go check that out. So without further ado, here's a clip with this beast of a guitar. This is a clip from Viljarda's song, which is called Den Hellige Anden, or however you say that, I don't know. But it's an awesome song, it's thal as fuck, and it sounds like this. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I want to give a huge shout out to all my Patreon members whose names are on the screen at this point in time. As always, if you guys are interested in getting a shout out on the screen, audio downloads, or stem downloads, you can get all that over on my Patreon. Once again, that is linked in the description below. That's all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Look forward to reading your comments, and I'll see you next time.